Oh, howdy YouTube, I'm Torcules 2016, and this is my first VR experience. Major shout out to the folks at Metalcat for not only gifting me a game key to Grimlord, but also gifting me a MetaQuest 3S as I take my very first steps into VR. And I really mean my first VR experience because I was immediately blown away being in the VR space as I felt immersed from the very first moment. I loved seeing that my health and mana are located on my forearm. That is such a cool way of doing the UI for a VR game. I'm not sure if this is a standard for VR games at the moment, but I freaking love it. Oh hey, how's it hanging? And not only am I learning how this game works, but also how to make content in VR, evident by how many times I knocked around my mic. Oh. That's my mic. I end up having to make the switch to my Quest headset mic part of the way through this video, but I already have a wireless mic coming in for future VR content because my poor Shore combat was a bit of an adjustment because, well, you know, I'm not used to having a zombie swinging an axe at me IRL, and so doing it in VR was a bit of an adjustment, and also trying to adapt to the speed of the combat and everything. Not like it was super fast, obviously, but at the same time, how do work. And then of course learning how to drink a potion was an experience, and it was so cool. I wasn't quite sure if I was doing it the right way, so as you saw, I was holding up my forearm so I could see my health bar going up. Whoa, I tried to go for a shield bash. Oh, you're still alive! Thankfully, my regular mic survived all the incoming shield bashes before I made the switch to my headset, and thankfully, I already have ordered the wireless mic because... Oh shit, is this my mic? I would like to not shield bash my mic in the future. If you also have any tips and tricks for a new VR player in terms of how to play in maybe a smaller space than probably should be, please let me know in the comments. It would be greatly appreciated. I already have the tower fan in my rooms to help give me some spatial awareness while I do play. And also let me know what you want to see from me as I venture forth into VR for content. I'm open to suggestions in the comments about anything I can do to improve my setup to give y'all a better viewing experience as I embark on this new VR journey. Also, this combat just feels so good and so fun. Being able to summon the shield here made me feel... Got him! Oh, just like Captain America, and I am such a big fan. This is my first VR game, so I don't know how many features and mechanics are unique to Grimlord compared to other games in the genre. However, being able to do things like boulder across this gap, being able to open up a potion bottle to drink it, those little things are just so fun and such cool ways of being able to play a game in VR. And of course, this is a Souls-like VR game, so we have to have our bonfire mechanic, which comes in so clutch because the next thing we do is fight our very first boss of the game. Thankfully, we were not surprised with an asylum demon as the first boss like we were in Dark Souls 1. I guess this guy is the monastery guardian, or whatever we want to call him. And the fight took me a second to get the hang of it. As you notice, there is that white bar filling up from time to time as we make contact. It works similar to Sekiro, where you build up that bar, you break their pose, and then you're able to actually do the damage to them. The potion bottle did not actually do anything there. Now, unfortunately, this did turn into about a 20-ish minute fight after around this mark, because you see, there goes my sword. I accidentally dropped it.
How do I do this without a sword?
It fell into the floor.
Can I punch him? Yes, I can punch him.
So while it did make this fight last a bit longer, it did make it a bit more fun and interesting and challenging, only having my fist and shield. And in the words of the great Anakin Skywalker,
it's working!
It's working! It's working!
And it worked. It just took some patience, running, and health potions, but eventually, we got him down.
Suck it!
Afterwards, we claimed our loot and moved on to finding NPCs and a bit of our sanctuary.
Hey, bud.
Our own Firelink shrine, you could say.
Could it be
Oh, you got magic for me, dog?
Good adventurer, could you spare me a moment of your time?
Sure. Hi. Is this the bathroom?
Greetings, brave one.
Smelter? I hardly know her.
You can see me.
What's up, Goblin
You're
bro?
not from around here, but Pat can take care of himself. And Master.
Master.
Pat will pick up weapons for you.
Oh!
Along with these
Let it impel
NPCs,
you
we
to
found our
sense more,
firekeeper,
feel
which was
more,
great
yearn for
because,
more.
oh my god, this talent tree
Whoa!
is extensive.
Whoa!
Very extensive. Then we learned how to do some parkour. We tried very hard to learn how to do some parkour. But I will say, it was so cool being able to throw my sword into the wall and use it to help me climb up. Are you kidding me? This gave us access to a little bit of loot, a nice little necklace, a nice pretty little amulet, and then it was time to learn a little bit of crafting?
Check out those weapon parts on the rack. Mix and match, do whatever pleases you.
Okay. Yay!
If you drop your...
They are the keys to the entire Magic Kingdom. The kingdom where matters really mattered.
I'm gonna have to try to learn the magic a bit more because I tried there. I really tried so hard, but I could not figure out how to cast the fireball spell. I spent 10 minutes trying to trace those gosh dang runes and I couldn't get anything. And it was time to move on to the next stage of the game where we got to practice our archery.
Like, if you want to get into an archery match, we can do it. Hey. Hey.
Now, unfortunately, this is about where I hit a bit of a wall in terms of spending a couple of hours in VR for the first time and also playing a Soulsborne game, especially a new one for the first time. So I got very well acquainted with this area because I died a few times. A couple of times. It was a lot of back and forth. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It was a lot of back and forth, but it helped me get well acquainted with the combat
3 of you?
from both
3?
swordplay, archery. No magic. No magic yet. Like I said, magic is going to take some work. So if you have any magic tips for this game, please let me know. I would greatly appreciate it. But overall, I am so excited to get back to playing more Grimlord. I spent a little bit of time out of town, so now that I'm home, I'm gonna get me some good VR time in. I've got my new mic coming in, bound to have a stream or two over on Twitch for Grimlord, and also a few more videos coming up on YouTube as well. Long form videos and also some good old fashioned shorts. Again, if you have any tips, tricks, whatever, for a new VR user and also a Grimlord player and VR content, please let me know in the comments. I'd be so very grateful. I'm really looking forward to this because this game is getting its full release now. Full release, which expands the bosses, it expands the levels, it expands the crafting and the talent tree, and I am so very excited to see what all this game has to offer, and I can't wait to explore it all with you. Again, very special shout out to the folks over at Metalcat for a key to Grimlord and also my very first VR headset, the MetaQuest 3S. I am so very excited for this new world, this new adventure of gaming and virtual reality, and I cannot wait. Let me know what y'all think of Grimlord in the comments. Have you played it yet? Did you play any of Early Access? Is this your first time seeing it, playing it? Let me know, because I would love to find other folks who are also on this Grimlord journey to see what y'all are feeling about the game. What have y'all figured out? I am so new to VR where I'm sure there are things that are possible that I can't even think about doing. I know I saw in the trailer where you're able to catch the shield on your sword, and that blows my mind. So please let me know. Please let me know what y'all have discovered in this game. Any tips, tricks, yada yada. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you all again so much for watching. Have a great, wonderful day. Have a happy holidays, and I'll see y'all soon with more Grimlord.